barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Here's the link to my new film, Nine Wives. Go ahead and click the link, man. Click the link, click the link. All right, man. I just saw Carissa Shields' story, and I saw a few people she had reposted it. And first, I'll say this: last year, this time, last summer, this time, excuse me, it was in July of last year. I suggested that Raquel Miller and Carissa Shields fight on the same card, and Carissa Shields got mad at me and said basically they don't get along. She done said some things that are disrespectful. And now I say, one, I'm right because y'all got to start protecting one another. And I know it's hard when the money is one way, but you got to protect one. I mean, it's so essential that we protect one another, you know. And similar to how I defended Carissa Shields against Steve Kim, that no one in boxing would, right? Um, but I suggested Carissa Shields and Raquel Miller be on the same card and promote one another. And then I look at Savannah Marshall on the same card. Um, and she said that she said worse things about Carissa Shields. So it's the same thing, tit for tat. And they're taking Carissa Shields over there to get beat up a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe potentially build an audience, whatever the case may be. But I know there's no residual income from Carissa Shields going over to the UK. There's residual income from Carissa Shields fighting in the Great Lakes area. You understand? Maybe you get local car dealerships, you get advertisement on the radios, and it builds your brand over here in America and where you want to live. I know you want to be a global icon, but the Olympics already did that for you. People already know you all across the globe, but you got to build that brand. And people say, "Oh, you should go over there and fight." I don't think so. I think Carissa Shields should be treated like the the great fighter that she is. You know, you got Atlantic City, you got Michigan, you got places in Michigan you can fight. Maybe you can even go down to Chicago a little bit. I don't know that region too well. I know Carissa and her team knows that better than most. Um, but it's just important because I remember Devin Haney, Gary Russell. Gary Russell hadn't fought, and Devin Haney fought a Latino. You know what I mean? Y'all got to start recycling that money like y'all recycle that air when y'all in the ring fighting. You got to recycle it because y'all got to start protecting one another. All these egos and these prides that we have, it has to. You know, it has to die. And I give out this information for free because I want y'all to win. Last year, this time, Carissa Shield didn't like me. And I'm not mad. I have no ill will towards Carissa. I actually admire her. And it was for the very same thing that Eddie Hearn is putting on with Savannah Marshall. And I know the upfront money may look good, but that back end money is better. You know what I mean? I'm 44 and I'm living a dream right now because I didn't take that short money. You know, that UK money is short money. If you fought 3 times in Michigan, you would be a legend. If you fought 3 times a year in Michigan, Carissa Shields, you would be a legend. A legend. I'm just saying. Um, and your pay-per-view numbers will build. Obviously, you may not want to go. You're not going that route now because you didn't appreciate the lack of support you got. But you got to keep on building it. You got to trust. You got to trust that it'll work. You do a magnificent job on your social medias. I think. You know what you post 10 stories a day. I try and do my best to watch all your stories if I can. And you know, just be careful over there. I'll say that. And I wish our fighters start taking my advice because I don't speak in metaphors when I'm talking about the truth. You know what I mean? like in my videos. On my show, I speak in metaphors. It's a 2 hour show. You got to be entertaining. You got to be truthful. So it's a little bit elongated on my show, my 2 hour show every day. But when I'm doing these videos, y'all be getting offended when I tell y'all the truth. Damn, imagine if you, Carissa, you could have had a piece of Raquel Miller because you're the ace high. You could have had a piece of Raquel Miller to get the fight, and then you can put her under Gloat Promotions and had her go to the UK and fight on the undercards, have it be a part of your deal. And there's so many different ways you could have cut this cake, because you're the ace high. You got that in terms of women boxing, you have that star appeal. But yeah, man, it's all, man. I just when the things that I say happens in boxing, I gotta remind y'all because Savannah Marshall has said worse things about Clarissa Shield than Raquel Miller that I've heard or seen, or equal, at least equal. You know what I mean? So on par, whatever the case may be. So, anyways, congratulations, good luck, Clarissa. This ain't no hate. Please, Clarissa, don't tweet. This ain't no hate. Don't tweet and said I'm crazy because I'm right. I'm always gonna be right. 9 out of 10 times I'm gonna be right because I'm pragmatic and I don't base success off of hope. I don't base success off of inspiration. I said I base it off of pragmatic approach and wisdom and the ability of application. Like I don't say, well, I hope I get this. Nah, I don't. If it turns out to be more, I'm thankful, but that's just a product of work ethic, hard work plus patience, hard work and dedication. You know what I mean? Guys, I'm done waiting. I'm done waiting. So, anyways, man, um, charging is almost done. Um, uh, on that thing, but I understood maybe that wasn't a plan. So her mom passed away. Maybe not. I don't know. But um, but I'm just yeah, I got to start protecting one another because Carissa Shields, this is dead end money that you're picking up. It may be a great check, but it's dead end money. You got to fight to put yourself in position of power. You understand what I'm saying? You not doubling back on your pay per view shows weakness, meaning that you're not willing to consistently bet on yourself, bet on yourself, bet on yourself. So, um, and that's just and that's just the rules of business. So, um, yeah, man, I wish you well. Find a way to get Raquel Mill because I think that fight does extremely well. Or maybe Carissa Shields can pull off Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and re-inspire Latondra Jones to make a weight, maybe 160, and they can fight. Well, Chris Shields fighting at 40. Oh, Carissa's all the way down to 47 now. So maybe y'all can do that three fight thing. You know what I mean? Raquel Miller, Tauntaun, and Carissa Shields. When y'all fight each other. You know what I mean? And if Alicia Baumgardner win, maybe she can come up through weight classes. So what I mean, you got to be cognizant of long-term growth, and that's why I'm sitting here again at 44. You know what I mean? Retired, basically, if there is such thing as retired, because I mean, the mind never stops evolving. So, anyways, appreciate you. Please don't retweet Carissa Shield because I know you get whenever someone challenges you. I'm not challenging you. I just don't speak with metaphors on my short form videos. So I just tell the truth for what it is. Tauntaun, Raquel Miller, Carissa Shields. Y'all can create your own network. Honestly, y'all can. Come up with a plan. And maybe you can even put Cornejo on there. You know what I mean? Y'all four can really, really do some things in boxing. You know what I mean? Put all four of y'all on a card, probably somewhere in Flint, Michigan, right? Put that on the card. I guarantee you'll get 5,000 people there. You know what I mean? And you get the advertisements, you get the sponsorships, and you go from there. You walk away with maybe $200,000. The other girls probably make 50,000, 40,000, but it's a start. You got to start there. Don't let your promoter Salita, you know what I mean? Anyways, I took losses on my early deals. I took losses. Now I don't take losses. I don't. I rarely take losses now at this age because I don't do business deals on hope. What are the real numbers? If I give you $1,000, you're giving me back $1,200, right? Okay. In 60 days? Okay. I don't want to hear I hope. Well, maybe I can do it. No. Give me my money, man. That's the contract. That's the deal. So, anyways, man, rooting for you, Carissa Shields. October next week. Your fight is next week, right? 27th. Rooting for you. October 27th. Rooting for you in December. This ain't no hate. I, I got to keep on saying this because Carissa Shields sometimes gets emotional and jumps off the line as it pertains to me. Anyway, I just want her to win. And I know economics. I know $1 plus $1 equals $2. Y'all better start listening to me. Y'all better start consulting in me. You know what I mean? At least say, Fred, what would you do? Because I've been there already. I've been there. So I've had my back against the wall. You know what I mean? So barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'm going home. I'm exhausted. Click the link below. 9 Wives. It's an extraordinary film. Extraordinary film. Powerful. Award winning. Doing extraordinary things. I'll holla. Peace.